you ask for. Gonna see you stick just like a NASCAR. I'ma sit it on top of your dashboard. Hey, yeah, just don't be fast for. No, no, no. Just don't be fast for. Oh, don't be fast for. No, no. I'ma give you what you ask for. Just don't be bashful. Yeah. It's crazy how I want you. You got me off. Yeah. Hey. Small. It's crazy how I'm into you. You got me with the mother. We about to turn up. Tell me what you wanna do. Do you wanna trade favors and link up later? I'ma give you what you ask for. I'ma say you.
Hi, everybody. So I just wanted
I
to
think it's cut.
if anybody has their microphones on, can you turn it off, please? Because we're recording live on radio too. So I just want to make sure that the sound sounds perfect before we officially start. So Francisco, can you turn your mic off, please?
All right.
Thank you.
Just don't be bashful. Yeah. It's crazy how I want to you. You got me high off life, wanna give it to you right now. Tell me what you wanna do. If I gave you a chance and sat it in your hands, hey, don't be bashful. I'ma give you what you ask for. I'ma see your stick just like a NASCAR. I'ma see it on top of your dashboard. Yeah, just don't be bad. Yeah, hey, small. It's crazy how I'm into you. You got me with the mother. We about to turn up. Tell me what you wanna do. Do you wanna trade favors and link up later? I'ma give you what you ask for. I'ma see your stick just like a NASCAR. I'ma sit it on top of your dashboard. Hey, yeah, just don't be fast for. No, no, no. Just don't be fast for. Oh, don't be fast for. No, no. I'ma give you what you ask for. Just don't be bashful. Yeah. It's crazy how I want to you. You got me high off life, wanna give it to you right now. Tell me what you wanna do. If I gave you a chance and sat it in your hands, hey, don't be bashful.
Do you guys hear me? Everybody hear me good? Just type a yes in the chat. Type a yes in the chat. Thank you so much.
Yes.
My name is Michelle G here on Get with the Fix Radio, and I am so happy to be hosting this event today. Shout out to Bruce and shout out to Styles. Thank you guys for giving me this opportunity today. We're going to learn a lot about Amber Smoke and Ross Ajay today. I hope I said his name right. So when he comes in, somebody ask him if I said it right, okay? I don't mind you asking if I said his name right, but I hope I did. So we're gonna learn a lot about their music, a lot about them, and just as a whole community, how we can assist them as well in this great music space that we're in. Of course, we're gonna have some questions. I'm gonna ask some questions. You guys feel free to put your questions in the chat. Bruce is my co-host today, so he will be assisting with the questions as well. And Styles, feel free also to jump in whenever you're ready. But the guys will be on in about 8 minutes or so. So I'm just running through a few of their songs just to give you guys a take of, the kind of music that we're pushing today, okay?
Yeah, hey, small. It's crazy how I'm into you. You got me within a mother. We about to turn out. Tell me what you wanna do. Do you wanna trade favors and link up later? I'ma kill you what you ask for. I'ma see you stick just like a NASCAR. I'ma sit it on top of your dashboard. Hey, yeah, just don't be bashful. No, no, no. Just don't be bashful. Oh, don't be bashful. No, no. I'ma give you what you ask for.
You know what I'm gonna
Just
do
don't
real
be
quick? While we wait on everybody, on the artists to come in, I just want everybody to go around. Please introduce yourself and say why you're here today. So the first person I'm seeing is Trueborn. Trueborn,
Hey, how y'all doing today? Joining the group, listening to some new Amber Smoke material. Want to hear your boy Ras Ajai, and I don't know if that's the right pronunciation, but that's how I will pronounce it, Ras
we're in the
Ajai.
same place. We're in the same spot today.
Yeah, I would say Ras Ajai, but overall, definitely check stopping in. Part of a podcast myself, and I guess I'm representing that group right here. Called Sportsmanlike Conduct. It's it's a group thing. It's cool. Check it out. Definitely dealing with trending topics and sports. Okay, that's all I got for you guys.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. The next person I see is Motorola Moto G Style. Oh wow, what a name! Motorola, do you hear me?
My name is John.
Hi, John.
I
So tell
I'm
me
just
why
a fan of Amber Smoke.
you're a fan of Amber Smoke. I love it. I definitely love
Yeah.
it. Thank you for being here,
hmm
Miss Yolanda. Miss Yolanda, do you hear me? Okay, we're gonna come back to Miss Yolanda. Styles. Hi, Styles.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm glad to see everyone supporting, and it's a beautiful thing. Thanks to everyone that's on here right now. Thanks to Sharon, Yolanda, the Singers Room, Roy, Fred, Trueborn, and Moshe, of course, our team, Phillibrook, and Cut Loose Bruce, and Jillian. Where's she at? There she go. Oh, and there go Roy.
Styles, we can't even see your face. I mean, we don't see your face today. We've seen a ticket and a wallet.
Oh, that's my passport. That's passport and most likely first class ticket.
I like it. You're my type of girl. You're my type of Bruce. Hi, Bruce.
What's up, everybody? I'm Bruce from Cutlass Bruce Entertainment, and I manage Ross Ajay. Ajay. He played in the Bob Marley movie, and I got my partner Styles. We're just trying to bring something new for Amber and Ajay, so y'all get to beat them. That's it.
Thank you, Bruce. Hi, Miss
Right.
Sharon.
I'm under the weather, so excuse my voice, but I'm here on behalf of my girl Styles, just to witness the growth that she's become as a boss woman. Team Amber Smoke is in the building.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Roy. Hello, Roy.
Hey, what's up? My name is Roy Hamilton. I'm joining you guys from Toronto at the Singers Company. I've been following Amber Smoke's music for quite a while, and I'm just here to support and listen and see what I can do to further what she's doing.
I love it. And welcome from Canada. You know, we're friends, okay? I just want to say we're
You in
friends.
Toronto as well? Is that where you at?
I'm in the US. That's why I'm saying we're
Oh,
friends. I'm on your
oh,
side.
absolutely. Well, I'm American. I'm from New York, but I live. It's a long story, but I'm the best of both worlds,
I like
and I'm
it.
glad to be here.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Moshi Black, if I said that right.
Yes, this is Moshe Black, part of the Phillipbook team, and we here to celebrate artists and their growth and just introduce the world to some phenomenal artists that's going to impact the world.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Really going to impact the world.
I love it. Definitely love it. Black Link Magazine. Hello there.
Good afternoon. How are you guys doing?
We're great. And you?
I'm doing well. I just appreciate the invite to be here, supporting Styles and everybody. So I was thankful for the invite. I got in a little late, so I don't know if there was something else I needed to say.
No. Just who you are and why you're here today. You did a great job. You definitely did a great job. Is Miss Yolanda? Miss Yolanda, are you back? Are you back with us? Miss Yolanda, are you there? Okay. So I don't see Miss Yolanda. I don't see her. Maybe she's a little shy. Maybe further down in the show she'll say something. Bruce, is my mic good now? Are we good now? Thumbs up. All right, perfect, perfect. So, like I said, my name is Michelle G. I am the CEO and owner of Get With the Fix Radio here in New Jersey, and I do a show. My radio show is every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., where I interview artists, creatives, people going through stuff. Everybody. I am that girl that do this show every Wednesday. And Bruce and Styles asked me to do this event today for Amber and Wash Ajay, and I'm so excited for all of us to get to know them. What I'm gonna ask is that if your microphone is off, please mute yourself. Bruce, I think your mic is on. Just mute yourself so that you know there's no feedback because we are streaming live as well on Get With The Fix Radio right now. So, Styles, is that you? All right, there we go. There we go. So I know that for a fact that we have a lot of support here today. Um, a lot of support here today for the two artists that we are going to be talking to. And in this industry, as everybody knows, the support is something that's definitely necessary to propel careers. Okay, so I'm so happy that all of you are in the building here today to help us celebrate them. They're going to be coming in. Bruce, do you know how long more before they come in to the live?
Smoke is on now, and Ross will be on in 2 minutes.
Okay. So welcome, Amber Smoke. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's definitely a pleasure to have you here. I just want to say for me that I'm so in love with your music. I've been listening to it for the past couple of days, and you are not only beautiful, but your music is definitely something that the world needs to hear. So I just want to say, Amber, if you are on a live, please check in and say hello to everyone.
Hi, everybody. What's up?
Hi.
Hi.
You look beautiful. beautiful. You definitely look beautiful. So everyone,
Thank you.
Amber Smoke is here. And as she is here, Amber, why the smoke part in your name? Why the smoke part in your name?
Smoke is my real name.
Wow, I like it.
Yeah. Thank you. My dad's family, his side they're the Smokes. So Smoke is my real name.
Nice. I like it. I like it. And thank you for looking so beautiful today.
Thank you.
For
Thank you. I appreciate it.
definitely thank you for allowing me to do this event for you today. So what are some things that you're hoping that people get from this today about in regards to you and your music?
Wow, I hope that they have a better insight of who I am as an artist and what's to come musically. We've been working really, really hard. We have a new single coming out and an EP. We shot a bunch of different visuals. So I'm super excited.
Definitely. I definitely love it. So Ras Ajay is also we're gonna be talking to him as well today. So how this is gonna work is we're gonna go back and forth between the two artists so that everybody gets a feel of both of them while we're here today doing this event. Is Ras here? Is he here? Can't hear you, Bruce.
He's not on yet. He having problems with his connection.
Oh, is he in Jamaica?
Yes, he's in Jamaica right now.
Oh, I get it. I understand.
You know how they
That's
internet work.
yeah, that internet be tripping at
Yeah.
times. So let's go back to Amber. Amber, while we wait for Ross, can you basically tell us like how did you get into music? How did your musical career start?
I started doing music at the age of 8, listening to people that I really loved that my mom was introducing me to that was like very popular for her. And I wrote my first song. It was rapping and singing, and then I put choreo to it and I performed it for the family. And from that moment on, I pretty much knew that I wanted to be a music artist. So I was like, that's it. Um, yeah. So that's pretty much how I got into music.
You know, a lot of times, us as girls, our parents want us to be other things than entertainers and
Yeah.
musicians and all of that kind of stuff. What's your
Yeah.
parents' feedback now that you're doing this music? Like, what do they have to say?
I mean, my father passed in 22, but
Oh,
my mom, she at first, when I first started, was not having it. She was like, "No, ma'am, you're gonna be a news reporter," and I'm like, "A news reporter?" And but over time, she's actually become one of my biggest supporters. So, yeah.
I love it. Definitely love it. What do you think is some of the moments that has shaped your journey along the way in this music?
Wow. A lot. I mean, obviously, when you're first starting out, I feel like those are some of the best moments as far as shaping an artist because that's how you become who you are as an artist, your experiences and different things like that. But then you start getting into cool stuff like, like you're in movies and you're on TV and, your song is being played in a bunch of different places. So I think my experiences have shaped me the most.
Mm,
And then as far as things that I've enjoyed, I would say probably the first time I was on TV and I was in like a trailer and I was singing in that movie.
wow.
So
What movie was that? What movie was that?
that was a miracle before Christmas. It was on BET and it starred LaToya Luckett and Keith David and a
I
bunch of
know the
people.
movie.
Romeo
Yeah,
Miller. It was a lot of people in it, but I
yeah.
think that kind of was the first time I was like, okay, okay,
This could work, right? This could
yeah.
work.
I was like, all right, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. So,
I love that. I love that. How do you feel like when you see your music is being played on air, on the radio, when your music is being played in movies? Like what is that feeling like for you?
just amazing. The radio was great. I mean, because it was like, oh my God, it's over. Everybody has that reaction, like, oh my God, because you want to be on big playlists, you want to be on radio, you want to, be a part of those things. But also in the movies, my family threw a big party, and so I went down home to Houston, and when I tell you the food was like out of this world,
Amazing,
like,
huh?
oh my
You're a
God,
foodie. You're a foodie like me. I'm a foodie.
I'm a big food. Yes.
I love that. I definitely love that. So the first song that I wanted to play for you is called Bashful. Right. And I was listening to it and I took notes. I'm a note taker with music. And for most girls, for the fellas that don't know, we don't like those shy guys. Like that's not a thing, right? Because that
Yeah.
makes you kind of soft. We're not into those kind of soft type of dudes who become very shy when you're
Right.
talking to them about stuff. So tell me, what does this song mean for you? What does Bashful mean for you?
The same thing you said. Don't be bashful. You know, have confidence. Say it like you mean it, and then that's it.
Have you ever run into a bashful guy? Like you run into a bashful guy. What do you do? What do you do with him? What do you do
There's
with him?
different levels of bashful, though, right?
Okay, tell me about it.
You have the cute bashful that's kind of just like shy guy that can be charming. And then you have the other kind of bashful where people are not really honest in liking you. So they use other excuses to try to like get you around them.
Yes.
That bashful I'm not too fond of. The shy guy it's definitely endearing for sure.
Okay, I like it. So here is Bashful.
Yeah. Hey. Smoke. It's crazy how I'm into you. You got me lit in a mother. We about to turn out. Tell me what you wanna do. Do you wanna trade favors and link up later? Hey, don't be bad. I'ma give you what you ask for. I'ma see your stick just like a NASCAR. I'ma sit it on top of your dashboard. Hey, yeah, just don't be bashful. No, no, no. Just don't be bashful. Oh, don't be bashful. No, no. I'ma give you what you ask for. Just don't be bashful. Yeah. It's crazy how I want to you. You got me high off life. Wanna give it to you right now. Tell me what you want.
Okay, so one of the questions I wanted to ask you, right, is for someone who is like now listening to your songs, why should they believe in Amber? Like, why should they believe in you?
I mean, for me, I don't even like give reasons of why people should believe in me. I know it sounds like, but for me, it's like you like the music, great. You support the music and you get the vibe and where I'm headed, awesome. And if you don't, it's okay. Just gonna keep putting out music anyway. So
Are you a Sagittarian by any chance?
I'm not. I'm
Okay,
not.
you give
I'm
me
on the cusp.
Michelle Sag. You have to be. What's your sign? What's your sign?
I'm on the cusp of Libra and Scorpio.
I get it now. I understand. I get it. I definitely understand. So let's talk about rap. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I just said October 22nd.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I understand. So let's talk about Rather Be. Tell me about Rather Be.
Well, Rather Be is dope because it's the new single that we have coming. One of the movies I was in on another movie I did on BET. There is a whole thing that I every time I do a movie, my music gets picked up. So automatically I think of like writing music and whatever. So I wrote a song that was for the film, but because the submission process changed, I never gave them that song. They ended up picking 2 different songs, and I never showed it to them because they told me what they were looking for. So it was kind of based off of that character, which is really cool. So it's just Rather Be is about a girl who is dating this guy, and he might be doing everything for her in a financial aspect, but he's really not present in the relationship.
And that's the important part, right? Tell them how important that is. That right there. That part right there.
That part right there is important to infinity and beyond, okay? Because you want to make sure a foundation is strong when you are in relationship. So there's key things that have to happen, and he's not doing that. So he's not taking care of her in an emotional way. He's not supporting her. He's not around. He's all over the place. He's cheating.
Oh Lord.
Okay. So that's what bashful. That's what I'd Rather Be is about.
Definitely. So here is Rather Be.
Yes.
What's the difference? You don't ever listen. Always on the flight, you'll always be some distance. Always think you're right, and then you say I'm always tripping. And I'm sick of back and forth, and we don't ever switch positions. Buying luxuries when time you can't afford. Girl, math, I just thought we equal more. I'm such a broken record, and you heard it all before. You thinking I'm a fucking parrot, throwing tantrums cause I'm bored. Feels like that. Flowers in your outfit. I'm here trying to flex with me, but I know you know what's next to me. So many places I'd rather be. I'd rather be with you, happy. I'd rather be with you, with me. You say you want me, but you're always working late. Saying you love me, then why you always hurting me? Wanna ride out, got women on the side now. If the fit is nice, tell me what you're trying to find out. Why the fuck are you ignoring me? Priority,
I want to rewind that part a little bit, right? Because that's my favorite part. Why the F are you ignoring me? Like, oh, sir. Hello, sir. Hi. Why? Like, why is that happening?
That's so funny.
What you trying to find out?
Why the fuck are you ignoring me?
Priority, take me overseas so many places.
That was my part. Like, what is wrong with you? Who are you ignoring, sir? Who are you ignoring? How do you have a conversation with a guy telling him all of these things? Like, is that the easiest of conversations to have?
Yeah, it is. You know, I'm a firm believer in communication and being open, being honest. And so, you just got to lay it out there and let the chips fall where they may and have that tough conversation.
Yeah, I like it. And if he cares about you, he'll listen and change, right?
Right.
And if he don't, next guy, right?
Wasting your time anyways,
Definitely. So tell me about your roots. Like what kind of sound are you going for? Because I got R&B, I got rap, I have everything going on. Are you just one of those artists that you're not putting yourself in a box?
I definitely don't put myself in a box, for sure. But I would say if you ask me where the music is mostly played, it's going to be R&B, pop, and hip hop, obviously, with the rap.
Okay, definitely. Why do you think it's so important to not put yourself in a box as a musician?
Man, because you got to be creative, and you don't want to be creative within a box and feel like, oh, I can only reached this certain limit here and then I can't pass that threshold, because no, you want to pass it, you want to go above and beyond it, and then you want to kind of reel it in and pull back and kind of figure out what works from there. But I don't believe in kind of like artists being boxed in.
Definitely, definitely. So the next song that I want to talk about is "Taste It," right?
Yeah.
And I listened to the song and I'm like, what is Amber telling people to taste? Like,
I'm so glad you said this, because this has been a conversation everybody keeps thinking, and it's hilarious actually, because I never thought when I was writing it that that's what people would get out of it. Like, oh, she's telling me to taste something. I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. And my mom said she played the song at a family function, and they're like, no, what is she? I was like, so no, the song is about being the next musical wave, and come get a taste of that next musical wave. Get a taste of it. So
I love it.
that is,
You see,
I'm glad we said it.
you see how music can be interpreted into everybody's own thing.
Yeah. And I let people like vibe out if that's what you got from it, and that's, you know what I mean? That's your whole vibe, and you was like, okay, cool, but that's not how I wrote it. But okay.
So here is "Taste It."
Taste it, taste it, taste it, taste it. Tell them I eat beats and get big faces, 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 faces. I keep it 10 times 10, yeah, with 50 look. You split plan when I'm really this rich. Like I'm really that. First thing you try, get a sippy look. Flip away now. Tear it up, I'ma tear this place down. And if you can't swim, you're gonna drown. No fear, like it just be felt city. Gonna crash on no seatbelt, did it? No down now, put your me rollies. Living the girls, it's true, it's open. Yeah, I'm too gassed up, go and get your mask up. Stay last up, they ain't really rappers. Relying on cast, cause they really cap us. Young, getting to it faster, we don't no rascals. Taste it, taste it, taste it, taste it. Tell them I eat beats, ain't clear their faces, 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 faces. Come taste it, taste it, taste it, taste it. Tell them I eat beats and get big faces, faces,
You
faces.
know what I love about your music? That we can be in a party and just rocking out to it. Rocking
Yeah.
out to it and then singing, and all the yeah, all of that.
Yeah. And I'm a dancer, like, so
Okay.
my own choreography and everything. I actually do too much choreo and edit and film stuff, and I just like, Lord. But yeah, so I like to have songs, not every single song, but I like to have the songs where I can dance to them
I
and be
love
a
it.
performer and add that in the mix.
Definitely love it. Definitely love it. Now, in talking about your movie acting and all of that kind of stuff, are you have anything else in the works in regards to that?
Yeah, I have a new movie coming out. Um, we filmed it, I want to say October or November.
Okay.
It's Finding Faith. I'm in the movie.
Nice.
It stars Paula Patton. It stars Loretta Devine, who I
Oh,
love.
lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
uh,
her.
yes. Keith David. It's so many people in the movie. It's really, really cool. So yeah,
Definitely. I love it. I love it. Are you currently signed to any record label?
I'm an independent artist right now.
Okay, why? Tell me why.
Um, well, that's a great question. I think just because too, I want the right situation, and I think it's really great to come in and have a very strong base that supports your music when you enter into contracts.
I like that. I definitely like that. Now, one of the other questions I wanted to ask you before I go into the audience, as a woman in this industry, I interview a lot of women artists a lot of times, right? And a lot of times, a lot of them tell me that basically what is stopping them from getting to the next level in their music is the fact that they won't lower their standards or sell their souls or sleep with anybody and all of those kinds of things to get to the next level. How do you feel about that? And have you encountered any of those situations?
I would say I've encountered those situations for sure, but I definitely don't feel like that would stop me. I feel like what's for you is for you. What God wants for you is for you, and you just got to keep working. And your talent and your work ethic will get you into the rooms that you need to be in and into the doors that you need to be in. Sorry.
Definitely. That's okay. What is a message that you would have for a young girl out here that's doing music and is faced with some of those barriers?
Hey, girl, tell them no
Hold on. I
and
think
keep pushing.
there you go. Say it over again because you froze a little bit. Say it over again.
Oh, did I freeze?
Yeah,
I
you did.
said, say no, strong no, and then keep pushing and focus on you and what you need to do and attract the right kinds of people. Build your team with the right type of people.
I like that. I definitely like that. So what role does Styles and Bruce play in your life? Like
I'm
what are
sorry.
their
I don't know
roles?
why they're blowing up my phone like this. I'm going to turn it off.
What are their roles in your life right now?
Who did you say? You said Styles and who?
Bruce and Bruce. What are their roles currently in your life?
Styles is my manager.
Okay.
So, yeah, she manages me and helps me. Hey, Styles. I don't know if she's on here. Hey. Hi. And Bruce, no, Styles. Hi, Bruce.
Okay. So everybody's basically working together to make sure that you're in the right places, the right
Hello.
spaces, and meeting with everyone at the same
Say that.
time.
Say that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I love it. I love it. If anyone in the audience, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to unmute yourself and go ahead and ask us, Amber, any questions that you have.
I got a question. I'll go first. Hey Amber, how you doing?
I'm good.
Great, great, great. I've been introduced to your music through Styles. Our affiliation goes back at least 30, 40 years. And I'm definitely impressed by what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing from you. I would ask to know what are your influences as far as when it comes to singing? And I hear you mention religion as far as your faith in God. Do you do gospel? Are you going to touch that in any one of your upcoming ventures? Gospel?
That's a great question. In the Finding Faith movie, it is a faith-based film, and I
Right.
actually record gospel music for the film. So it's so funny that you asked that because it was my first time doing it. And even though I kind of grew up in church and I still go to church, um, it still was new to, be able to write that kind of record. And you want it to be inspiring and you want it to be relatable and you want people to be able to turn it on and love it. So yeah, I am dabbling at because of the movie. It pushed me to try that out for the first time, which is really cool.
Yeah,
And as
because
influences go,
hello?
um,
Oh, okay.
so many different artists have influenced me. I mean, I've always researched music, so many people I look to in different ways. And so somebody might influence me because they're a fantastic performer. And then somebody might influence me because they're a phenomenal writer. So a lot of artists, I would say, inspire me.
Oh, okay. So you don't have a particular person or female or male artist that you kind of like, not to say copy, but pattern some of your style of vocalizations and riffs, like like a Nita Baker or like a Luther Vandross who goes up and down. Mariah Carey, she sings in a higher level, Whitney Houston, but any other those type of artists that's growing up, did you say, hey, would sing a little bit like how Avant started sounding like R. Kelly, but then later on broke off into his own style? and all.
No. But what I will say is, I don't try to copy any of the artists' riffs because I like to be myself. And so I don't really try to copy them. But I would say, as far as like um, the energy that they
Right.
get. So I love the fact that Lauren rapped and she would sing. Like, I love that. Um,
Lauren Hill.
yeah, that she did.
Yes.
I love the fact that I'm from Houston, so anytime Beyonce touches the stage, you know she's going to kill it. You know she's going to bring energy, and that the performance is going to be tight. I love that the coolness and the kind of edginess of maybe somebody like an Aaliyah or Missy Elliott, or you know what I mean, those types of people. So
Okay.
I look to people like that. I don't try to ever mold myself like the people or copy the riffs and stuff like that.
Okay, that's good to hear. I'm not gonna take up all your time, but I definitely like the fact that you did mention like Missy Elliott because she has a wide range of vocals and different types of music.
Yeah,
I was definitely impressed by her. So,
yeah.
thank you, and I'll let somebody else go.
So I'm
Hey,
gonna
I'm not sure you can hear me. Can y'all
hold
hear
on
me?
one second. One second, one
Yes.
second.
Well, I think we're having little technical difficulties with Ras Ajai from Jamaica. So unfortunately, it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to jump in unless he miraculously fix a line and get to the studio in time. I don't know, Amber, she actually has to get ready to leave off the line. But what I wanted to say was, in short, was that I appreciate so much of y'all joining in, especially last minute and just before Easter weekend. Unfortunately, I didn't realize it was Passover. So when we started to send out messages, a lot of our friends and close associates wasn't able to join because of Passover. But we appreciate so much you joining on. Now, a little bit real quick, I joined partnership with Cut Loose Bruce, and he's a part of our new team. And let me just say, y'all know a lot of me. Y'all know that I'm very long-winded and I'm not good at speaking like this real quick. But um, 5 years ago, I had another partner, J Love, and unfortunately, J Love had passed away. And he is the one who introduced me to Amber. So this is how much I appreciate everything. And God is good. He passed away. He introduced me to Amber. He said, Styles, I need you to be a part of this team. J Love passed away just before Miss COVID. And me and Amber has been working hard ever since. This is like Amber's a one army team herself. And then we became a two army team or three army team. And then I have my partner, Moshe from Phillibrook. He's always been riding. And Bruce came aboard. We met coincidentally, but everything doesn't happen by accident. So I don't think it's a coincidence. It was meant to be because he reminds me so much of my partner that passed. He's not threatened by, y'all know that I can be very controlling and overbearing. He's not threatened by that. We get ideas. He's so much exactly like me in this game that we give our heart and soul, and I think our loyalty to people hold us back, and that we're not gonna fub a lot or change the game or but you forget it. You know I could run on, but Amber has to go. Amber, is there anything you want to say last minute because this is not how it was supposed to really end?
Styles, hold on real quick before she goes, because I think this is a really important question that's in the chat.
Oh, John's up there. Great, he can finish it. We don't have to finish nothing. But Amber could go.
Oh no, wait, Amber, wait, don't
That.
go yet,
Sorry
don't go
about
yet,
that.
don't go yet.
Sorry about that.
So, hi Ross, hold on one second. Amber, here's this question real quick. What are the key components to a successful artist manager relationship? Before you go.
Oh yes.
I personally is transparency, honesty, communication, and everybody being on the same page. Yeah, you can have disagreements and stuff, but at the end of the day, when you guys choose like a route, like everybody goes full force with that route. And I think that everybody also brings something of value to the table. It also is super important. So.
Thank Thank you so much, Amber, for being here today. Give us some last leaving positive words and then have a great rest of your evening. Give us some last leaving positive words.
Uh, Last leaving positive words. Put God first. Treat everybody with respect. Work very hard. But also have enough time to live and try to constantly in life self and become a better version of yourself.
Thank you. Thank you. And your social media handle for anyone who doesn't have it so that they can go follow you right now.
I'm THEAMBERSMOKE.
Thank you, Amber. Thank you for being here
Thank
and
you.
enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye. Get with the fix, Michelle G. So Ross is officially in the building. Hello, Ross.
Yay!
Oh, yay.
Big up behind themselves. Big up behind themselves. Pleasant good afternoon. Sorry for my. I'm traveling, so I was actually traveling. So just got
Okay.
in. I
You
just
know,
got in.
the life of an artist, always traveling.
Oh shit! Just got it.
Okay. So for now we have Ross on the live. Ross, all of us were saying your name is Ross Ajay. Did we
Ras
say it
Ajai.
correctly?
Ras
Ajay. Thank you.
Ajai.
Ajay. Ajay. Tell us the meaning of your name. What does your name mean?
So Ras meaning head and Ajai meaning conqueror. So Ras is from Rastafari. So Ras is Amharic for head, and Ajai is a Sheik for conqueror. So you know.
I
We're
like
the lead conqueror out here, you know.
I like it. I definitely love it. So Ross Ajay is from Jamaica. Are you currently in Jamaica right now or you're traveling
He,
someplace else?
no, I just got in, so that's the problem.
Wow. Where did you come from? Were you out here touring the streets?
No, I was in the islands. I never wanted to tell anybody, but I was in the islands. So, I was on a little mini thingy. I make a mini something there.
I like it. I definitely like it. So thank you for being here. So tell us, how did you get into music? How did music start for you?
My started music actually came from church, to be exact. I started in church, singing in duets and choir and a cappella group. So that's where my love for music or my affinity for music came from. Then it went on further to high school. In high school, primary school. So let me channel it. In primary school, there was this group that we had where we sang over Aziat song. I swear by the moon. So we lip sing. We actually lip sing that and was doing the action and you know, be a thing like how we are sing like we were the ones singing the song. But that was actually fun for us. That was actually a vibe. So that's where the love for performing and being in front of persons and loving the stage, loving the reaction that we get and the way music affects somebody's life. So, you know, that's where it started.
I love it. I love it. Now this song that you have, No Drop Your Guard. Can
Yeah.
you tell us about the importance of this song?
The importance of Not Drop Your Guard. Not Drop Your Guard is a song where we talk about being vigilant, staying on point, watching your six as military persons would use that term.
Yes.
It's just being aware, being hyper vigilant in a time where you gotta stay focused, you gotta be on point. So it's just calling to it's a call to arms, quote unquote. Not really arms, but it's a call to action to be like, yo, be aware of what's going on. Pay attention to your surroundings, pay attention to the times. Because we're in a time where persons, love is no longer the mainstay in
Yes.
our society. We're more selfish. COVID kind of has created that space where selfishness has creeped in. So now, I'm only looking out for me. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
yeah.
So here is No Drop Your Guard.
Why yo? Why yo? Why yo? I say the youth
Say me in the street, I said them up the zigana. And every youth I talk, I say him up a chick clock. While me have some link of work, still me have some link of chop. But me want every man say yo, they have just it for stop. I had for see my brothers and my sisters never drop. The morals and the values seem to stuck and slack. And if you try to teach them right, them quick for you, but you a shot. What that? What that? What that? Not drop your guard when it come to them, the youth, yeah. Them fully guard up and them quick for execute, yeah. Not drop your guard when it come to them, the youth, yeah. The one will laugh, I ain't see one at the shoot. And me say, not drop your guard when it come to them, the youth, yeah. Them fully guard up and them quick for execute, yeah. Not drop your guard when it come to them, the youth, yeah. The one will laugh, I ain't see one at the shoot.
You know what's crazy about this song? This was the song that I used for promotion on my page. And this song, a lot of people shared this song. It got so many views. So many views. And I know that this is one of those songs because you were performing it on stage. And this is one of those heartfelt songs that a lot of people can relate to. When you see that people are sharing your music and all of that, like what does that do for you? What does that do for you?
It's humbling, to be honest. It's humbling. You definitely want persons to be excited about your music and to share it and love it. But then again, there's this humbling moment within that where you realize like, wow, they're actually loving the work that I'm doing. So for me, it's always that it brings me back to earth to be like, yo, like they actually mess with what I'm doing, yo. Like, okay, so the mission, the objective, not mission, the objective has been met in terms of persons are accepting the work. So it's a humbling experience every time.
Definitely. Now you were in the Bob Marley movie. What was that experience for you? What role did you play? Like, what was the whole experience for you in regards to that?
Being in the Bob Marley movie was rather humbling in the sense where, yeah, a little ghetto youth, a regular Jamaican artist, a regular ghetto youth get the opportunity for them on the big screen. You know much time. I put it here like this. You know much time we consider, you watch the movie as a kid. More be an actor, more up on the screen.
Yeah.
And then just imagine I'm at the premiere. I'll skip everything else and put this moment in your mind because this stands out more than anything else to me. Just imagine I never told my family I was going to the premiere. Got dressed. No, that's me. Got dressed. I left. They were watching the TV, so got dressed. I left. Now I'm in the theater. I'm in the cinema about to see the premiere. Me and my manager Bruce. Bruce is sitting beside me, and I get a phone call. See my daughter's name come up on the phone. And she's like, I answered, I said, hello. She's like, I'm proud of you.
Aww.
So I'm like, what do you mean? She said, I just saw you on TV. I'm proud of you. Just saw you at the premiere. And that was a moment where it came full circle for me. That's when I realized, like, yo, this is actually bigger than me. Because the person who I wanted it to mean a lot to, I connected with her on a different level. Because I never told her that I was going to the premiere. She knows that I'm in the movie, but then her seeing me on TV, seeing me at the premiere, doing the interview and stuff, that was where, it changed the whole dynamic of it. So it felt like a blessing. It felt like a moment above everything else. So for me, that's what stand out about being in the movie. It's cool when everybody else see and say, oh, you did a great job, but my daughter make the experience worthwhile. So I don't know if my answer the question how you wanted me to answer, but that's
I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that part of it, because as parents, a lot of times when your children see you doing certain things, like that moment for you as a person is like, yo, I've made it in life, right? I've made it.
Because it's like I'm trying to teach her like what hard work brings forth. You get what I'm trying to, because mine is not just hard work, it's hard work and network. But I'm trying to teach her like what the value of it is. Like, put the work in and the results come. So that's something that means a lot to me in terms of getting that message across, especially to the younger set of people too as well. So, you know, but to go back to the question earlier, when you get to travel the world and get to rub shoulders with these major names in movie, Tassin Cole, Michael Ward, Lashana, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can name it Kingsley, like Sheppy, Cornelius, the different names, Evie, the different persons we came in contact with. It was a humbling experience because that was my first movie.
Wow.
And then seeing persons on that level of a way bigger level than you, how humble they were, it made me appreciate the fact that I got this opportunity. Mind you, I had to make sacrifices just like everybody else, because
Definitely.
you know my locks was
Yeah.
my locks was way down to my waist,
And you had
and
to
I
cut
had to,
it?
yeah, for the role that I was playing, because originally I auditioned for Seiko Patterson, who is the percussionist
Yes.
in Bob's group.
Mm.
But then I didn't get that role. I got Claude Masso.
Mm-hmm.
So then in Jazz Divine Will and in God's Divine Will, I got a role that played a major part, and I'm thankful. It was a good supporting role, supporting. So you know, I'm thankful. It placed us in front of the audience, and we gave inspiration to the younger persons in my community who I've always wanted to be a inspiration to. So being in front of the camera and they see that, okay, a regular person from our community made it. So now it's possible to
For me.
to achieve
Yeah.
greatness. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's the mission. More than anything else, that's what we want to come out of. That's the spin-off I want, where every chance I get to tour the world or to be on the screen, it leads to persons being inspired that, yo, it's possible to achieve greatness.
I love that. I definitely love that. Now your other song, This Is Love.
Jaja,
I have been listening to your music, right? And I'm gonna tell you from a girl's perspective, right?
talk
Can
to
I?
me now. Talk to me. Let me hear this. I want to hear from a girl's perspective.
From a girl's perspective, you're a sweet talker. You could you could do something wrong and you just say the right words and it's like, oh, forgive him and keep it moving.
Uh, uh,
You can be honest. That's the
let's
next
be
song. Let's be
honest.
honest.
All right. I've been told I'm good with words, but then
Yeah.
I'm in a profession where let me put it to you. We did pay attention in an English class. So let's put it that let's start there. Let's start there. I liked poetry because Shakespeare was always one of the sonnet. I like Shakespeare the sonnet. So things like that for me was, you know, me read a lot, me listen a lot, and then me listen older music. So the way Sam Cooke and Otis Redding and them people express themselves back in the day, I kind of want to express myself in another way there in this time where I bring my true emotion and my true feelings forward. So it's not really like say I'll get away with murder. It's that I'll explain why it happened, and you know I'll tell you the real reason why it happened. So the truth, you know, the truth is a thing.
Sets you free. It's supposed to set you free, right? So they say.
No, the truth always set you free. It might get you in a trouble, see me, because everything come with consequences. But guess what? I have a lighter spirit operating with.
I love it. So here is This Is Love.
Hey, this is love. Hey,
Hey, yo, check it out. This is Ajai representing.
hey, this is love. Hey, just to prove my love, I'd cross the ocean floor. For your love, there'll never be a love like mine. You could ever search the world and find a virtuous woman is so divine. Hearts so pure, humble and kind. See the things I dream to do, I'm not able to. But this I promise you, that my love is yours. Cause I'm your king and girl, you're my queen. And ain't no one could ever come between. This love we share is real. Do you know what I mean, girl? I'm your king and girl, you're my queen. And ain't no one could ever come between. This love we share is real. Can you feel how I feel, girl? Ooh, I can't express the way my heart's inflamed. From you I can't refrain. My words just won't explain. Anytime I hear your name, a smile comes to my face. It's a pleasure just to share your space. Cause you're blessed with style and grace. Cause I'm your king.
You know, I had to let that part play. That every time I see your name, the smile comes to my face. You know how powerful those words are? Your mic, your mic, your mic, your mic, your mic.
No, I knew exactly what
You know
I
what
know
you're
exactly.
saying?
No, I know exactly what it meant in the sense where you know me I express my true emotion. This song was written in a time where I was in a certain
Oh,
emotional space. So
okay.
I kind of know exactly what I said in this one because I like talking from realness, whether from
Yeah.
your life or my life, but
Okay.
I like expressing it from love. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? From
Yeah.
the perspective of love. I like dealing with it from that space. So that is a blessing every time we get to do that where, we can talk for your life. Me can say, Michelle, say, what a style that your life me right about. You did tell me about your love story and me just write about it. So I'm like that. I'm like that. Be careful when you tell me people because it might just
Be
end
a
up in a
song.
song. Yeah. So this is Bruce and his wife's favorite song. This was a song they danced to at their wedding. So
Oh
yeah,
wow.
so this is one of those songs. So
Oh wow. I
this
love
is what
it.
this is one of those. This is one of those songs. So I know exactly what it means when we hear it because it's one of my favorite songs from myself,
Yeah.
and it's been in the vault for years. So if I tell you that
Wow.
it's been there for 9 years, this song has been written
Wow.
from 2016. So I'm giving you a bit
Wow.
of history, yes. And we've recorded it from them time. They have it in the vault. And we just decided that the timing is right. We feel like it's time for us, Ajai, to express how much of a lover he is
Ah.
when it comes to the ladies. So you realize I'm in my deep voice now.
I
So
hear you. The whole voice change.
whole voice change, character change right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a vibe like that. But it's one of my favorite songs all time. And I'm glad you like it. I'm glad persons are loving it, DJs are loving it, and so new persons that are getting introduced to Rasa Jai. So it's a blessing.
I love it. I definitely love it. Now, growing up in Jamaica, I always like to ask artists this question. As a young boy, and now you're a grown man, when you look yourself in the mirror, coming from where you come from, what do you say to your little person self? What do you say to that little 8-year-old, 9-year-old boy self?
Good question. That's a good. I've never been asked that before. What do I say? Yo, just press on. Everything that you conceptualize actually happened, bro. Like every so I would tell him never to doubt himself. I think that was maybe my struggle growing up where I had low self-esteem. So
Mm,
over the years we kind of got better at it. But I think growing up I was more an introvert and more. So I would have tell a younger version of myself like just be great, bro. Like you got this. Like don't don't be so scared to win. Like my whole thing was always not wanting to be at the front of the line and put
wow.
everybody else before me. So
Wow.
Yeah, man, you have to is analyzing the journey in its most authentic way and understanding how to bring somebody else through it. So yeah, me did kind of I'm good at what I do. I'm good at singing. I'm good at cricket. I'm good at football. I'm good at everything I put my mind to. But then there was this little part where I was afraid of being great. I don't know why.
Wow.
So I would have tell him, say, yo, brother, you got great. Just do the damn thing and get it over with. Get it over with and do the greatness and done the brother. Cha. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. On your journey, doing this music, like what are some of those great moments or even bad moments that you've had that has shaped you into the artist that you are right now?
All right. Just the other day I spoke to, I don't know if you know IT and Fancy Cat. You ever heard of
Yes.
IT and Fancy Cat?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
So Fancy Cat now was a MC at a first stage show Rasa Jai, coming out of Rasa Jai early days, you know. Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I Joe.
Oh,
Just imagine the whole crowd say
that's
Rastafari.
right.
Cool. So I set up the story now, you know. Cool. Rhythm start play. Soundbox the way down one part in the dance. So the sound I take a minute for travel back to me, so me nah hear it properly. And me I sing a song when you my girl off a black naturally, brown naturally. Hear it have to grow real naturally. Now come rent and tear, just a sip naturally. Hail Rastafari I live. Anyway, me I try sing this little song, and this song was on the one man can satisfy a rhythm by Ivan.
I win. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right. Can't hear the rhythm and me I sing the tune and I drop off of the rhythm and thing and me stop the tune and say, yo, I wanna try the flap rasta. So me drop the mic now and come off of the stage. Fancy Cat come up now and say, a brother they come on naturally. And I feel leave naturally. Oh my word. Oh my word. Up to the day I don't live down that, you know. My bridging them up to the day. And this was from in the 90s.
Wow.
This is the first time I ever consider say I want the music and my
Right.
brethren them make sure say me no forget that. 'Cause every time them get them, they say, brother, they come on naturally.
I
And I say,
leave
leave
naturally.
naturally. But moments like this is what I love because me can see a fancy cat now at this stage of my career and remind him about it and him say, yo, me not remember that, but I love
Oh,
how humble you are. Like, because it's part of my story.
yeah.
It helped
Yeah.
bring the level of bravery out. It helped bring the level of confidence, all of that. So, and then it was a teaching moment. So there's nothing to regret. Everything that you go through, the ups and the downs, all are teaching moments. So we learn from it. We learned how to better handle a moment like that after that. But it was still fun for me for the fact that, here what, no matter what stage I get to, my friends always see me as the regular person that I am and that I try to be. Because, all right, we get the notoriety and we get to be in front of your TV and be on the stage. But at the end of the day, I'm a dad. I'm
Yeah.
somebody's son. I'm somebody's
Yeah.
brother. I'm somebody's nephew. I'm somebody's grandson. I'm somebody's friend. I'm somebody's uncle. So those titles worth more to me than being somebody's artist or somebody's actor. You get what I'm saying? Because we're
I
dealing with
love
real
that.
life. We're dealing with real life. So I prefer to live in the real.
Yeah.
So for me, if you get to be around me, you know that I'm the worst person to be around. I'm a comedian, so you're gonna get flack all day. Like, you see me?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I definitely love it. Um, the next song we have is "Let's Be Honest." So tell me about "Let's Be Honest."
Let's be honest. So I came to Jamaica to shoot the movie. At the time I was living in the States for a minute. We came to Jamaica to shoot the movie. Came to the studio, and it was just a one go. Heard the rhythm, and I was like, "Stop that! I'm going in the booth."
Wow.
That that song came off just experiences because, like I say, just experiences. You live in, you're gonna come up with the magic once you're experiencing life, and to live is not just breathing. To breathe alone is just existing. You have to
Yeah.
live. So when you live, you get to, have things to talk about, Well, let's be
Definitely.
honest, I fell in love with you and I never planned it. And everywhere I go, I search this planet. No matter how they try, your love is flawless. And I can be all you want. Come on, people, you know this. I can be all you need to listen to. I can be all you want.
Here is let's be honest.
Girl, let's be honest. I fell in
I
love
fell
with
in
you
love with
and
you
I
and I
never
never
planned
planned
it.
it.
And
And
everywhere I go,
everywhere I
girl, I
go, girl,
search
I
this
search this
planet.
planet.
No matter how they try, girl, your love is flawless. I gotta
I
let
gotta
you
let you
know,
know,
yeah,
yeah,
I
I
can be
can
all
be
you
all
want.
you want.
I am the only one. I can be all you want. I am the only one. I can be all you want. I am the only one. I can be all you want. I am the only one. Come and quit tango. They call me Banjo. For your sweet love, I wanna thank you. This is real love, ain't no prank. Oh, my baby,
My
tell
baby,
me why
tell
you
me
walk
why you
along
are
so.
not.
Through the good times and the bad lows, and if you fall, girl, just know I got you. Please tell your mama that she put my props. Oh, she better fear me, just knows that me got you. I
I
can be
can
all
be
you
all
want.
you want.
I am the only one.
You know, when you listen to your music, right? A lot of times people might come to you and be like, when they hear your songs, like these love songs that you have, and they're probably like, when they see you singing, do you ever get that reaction like, that's him that sing
I do. I do because, when you look like this overly, hear what? Let me put it to you this way. I don't mind being the Anthony Hamilton and Jaheim a dancehall and reggae still. You know that, to be honest. Because when you see Jaheim don't look like how him so this big old husky man. So you know what? Me I work with it too. Me I work with it too.
I love it. I love it. Now, Styles just put something in the comments. She said something about you being in Sean Paul's camp.
Yes, I'm actually at the Dirty Rock Studios right now. I don't
Oh
know if you can
wow.
see it
Yeah,
in the back
yeah,
there, right
yeah,
there. So
yeah.
I'm a part of the Dirty Rock imprint. So big up the boss who is on tour right now in Aberdeen, in
Nice.
Dublin and the UK, in Ireland and the UK. So big up the boss and the whole team outside. Yeah, but yeah, we're part of the whole Dirty Rock imprint. So it's a blessing.
Nice. So are you signed to Dirty Rock or
Um, we sign and we not sign. So it's a
okay.
yeah, yeah. You
I
see me?
like
So
it.
we
I
have a,
like
we have
it.
a we have a production deal. We have a production deal in place and stuff. So we get some work in, but it's not an exclusive where I can't get to work with anybody else. But at the end of the
Okay.
day, we have a production deal in place and stuff.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Because can you talk about like the importance of being able to like not spread your music, but the just the idea of being able to work with different producers while you're under someone else as well.
Uh, Wipe on the under. We're not really going on
Oh,
nobody.
sorry.
Big up yourself.
I
Big up
apologize.
yourself. Big up yourself. But watch you know. In terms of it's it's creative freedom. It's freedom. Like there's nothing to an artist or to a creative. There's nothing like the freedom of being able to create magic and do what you love and express yourself in that form. So when you do get that chance to be around somebody or to be in a particular situation that you can get to work with others, you get you get more from yourself
Yeah.
because no, I'm not in an exclusive situation where okay, they need to pay this person to come in and get work done. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So no, the recoup gonna be so heavy on my part where I'm like,
Right.
so no, this is where some artists get frustrated because I'm not but the recoup, there needs to be a recoup. So now I can set up certain situations, me being business savvy and my team and the type of team that I have around me, they create the situations or create the type of environment that I'm in now. So if they never set up this type of situation, I couldn't be as comfortable as I am. So big up Styles, big up Bruce, big up News. I understand they're the ones that ensure that, the whole coming together of everything is properly done, and, you know, make sure the structure of the deal per se, as we'd say, yes, that's a perfect terminology. The structure of the deal has to be beneficial to all of us. So it can't just be one-sided. So for me, having the ability to create or having the freedom to create is above anything else that I could ever ask for, because in any other situation, if this is not it, I don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
that exclusive thing is kind of, it will send you into depression and them things.
Yeah.
So sometimes the artist needs to maybe go in the mountains and go with Scott with Scott Starks, then in the mountain and go create something, and then you come back and you're in New York with Timberland, and you go to Atlanta with so that type of situation is what is the best thing. So, I'm thankful for how it has worked out in my favor.
Definitely, definitely. Styles also put in the chat that you were just came off a tour with Sean Paul too as well.
Yeah, that was a blessing. We did a US tour. Was wonderful getting to see America from from Sean's vantage point as
Yes.
well, but I got to see it from the angle of driving all over the US rather than flying. You get to
Mm,
drive through a couple of states. Now, me, who I'm from Jamaica, don't you watch America on the TV.
right,
So
right.
now, when you get to drive through some of these places, stop in some of them, get to see monuments and places that you've always seen and been interested in. So, that was a blessing. That was the fun part of the tour, getting to meet the fans, getting to share my music, getting to interact, stuff like that. That's another blessing. You get to network while on the road, meet interesting persons, you meet
Mm,
characters everywhere you go. So, excuse me, that was a blessing. So, the whole experience of touring, knowing what it requires, knowing how you have to take care of yourself, knowing how to diet, knowing exercise, knowing how you have to take care of your clothes. You have to wash your other clothes, get the body if you go laundry, go do these things. You understand? So it's fun. So
it's
being
fun.
on the road for what, 5 weeks? You're on the road for 5 weeks. You get that whole tour experience of leaving out in the morning and pulling up at a venue in the night, just getting the chance to just but put a wet rag as wet rag wet rag the situation, and keep it moving. You get it.
You get it. You
So
get it.
it's fun. For me, it's fun. Me don't know about for nobody else, for anyone else, but for me, I've always watched a lot of documentaries or
Mm,
autobiographies of artists over the years, the Temptations, and the whole heap of people, the whole heap of shows that I've watched over the years. So you kind of mentally you're prepared for the rough part of it, because you've seen what others have been through. You've seen the bread van. You've seen the bread van, or the
yeah.
kidnapper van tour. You've
Yeah.
seen the
Yeah.
kidnapper van tour.
Yeah.
So I was ready for my experience of the bread van tour per se.
I love it. I love it. So what do you have coming up next? You working on an EP, album? Like what's next? What's next for you?
Album ready, EP. I got 3 albums ready, like locked
Wow.
in, put down in the vault, like ready. I have maybe over 1,200 songs recorded.
Wow.
Um, I have a EP that I'm finishing up, getting mixed. Just have tweaked some of the songs, fine tuning some of the music and stuff. But what where I am at is just enjoying the process.
Mm,
I'm home. I'm enjoying the process of making music. Enjoy being deeply immersed into the culture and immersed into what's going on around me, feeling that. I think that's more what I missed in
okay.
terms of feeling what persons were going through, hearing what the females had to say. Because for me have a whole heap to say in the music, and me have a whole heap to say when I do interviews, because it's like I realize that us men, we we misunderstand a lot of things, and females misunderstand us men a lot of times. So I'm trying to bridge the gap in the best way I know how to. But I feel like I have to do it with my set of brother them first before me talk to the females. So It's like I'm trying to do that. I'm listening and I'm learning and I'm trying to convey the message in a way where somebody I got talk for the brother them, somebody I got talk for the men them in a way where from an emotional standpoint, from the emotional intelligence that y'all be asking for. Because, when we're emotionally intelligent, y'all are gonna cry. But
Really?
yes, y'all are gonna cry. You're not gonna can manage it because accountability comes with emotional intelligence. It goes
Right.
hand in hand, and that part of it is not the female strong point. So y'all are gonna cry when the men get emotionally intelligent. So be careful what you wish for.
Careful what we wish for. So right now, I want to take if anyone has any questions. Anyone have any questions that they want to ask Ross? Like any questions?
Okay, I'll go first again. Ras Ajay, blessings, blessings. Big up yourself.
Blessed, blessed
All
my
right,
general.
all right.
Wait,
Yo,
true
give,
born.
yeah, true, true, true. Yes,
Cool
yes.
up.
Yo, I'm gonna give a shameless plug to sportsmanlike conduct. That's a podcast that me and my fellas have, and listening to you, my brother, I hear a lot of reminiscence of Capleton, Junior Reed. You're right. I grew up in Flatbush. I'm from Brooklyn, man. I grew up in Flatbush,
All
so
right,
I
cool
grew
up.
up in the heart of it. But
All right.
you're coming off as a new artist, but you're very mature in the style. You're very mature, and and not only that, but your collaborations in music, you and movies, you was like, hey, you were surprised of your daughter's feedback, but you went and try out for the part. You went and interview for the part. So you have it. You're so animated. You are very mature in the industry already. I would have one suggestion, or it's like, hey, you think you could do put a movie together about Haile Selassie or Marcus Garvey, because that movement is real.
All
That's
right.
an ongoing
I
movement.
I like that. I like because all right. Funny enough, you said that.
Mm,
I remember when I just finished the Bob Marley movie. There was this. The producer from the Bob Marley movie had reached out to the company, to the movie company, to do Marcus Garvey,
right, right, right.
and I had reached out to him and I said, "Here, what? I want Agent 800." I was like directly because funny enough, I went home, was sleeping, and I just got a vision like I'm supposed to play the the villain, the person who sell out Marcus Garvey. Like got a deep vision, like that's the role that you're supposed to play. And if you play that role, you're delivering an Oscar. I said it to
Okay,
him. He
okay,
looked at me and he
okay.
laughed. And I was like, yeah, that's what the spirit says, and that's what I'm telling you. So I don't go around what the spirit says. If the spirit said that is how it go, that is what is going to happen. So when you said that just now,
Yeah,
maybe we just need to do it. Maybe I just need to sit down and get the team together and say, here what,
write the
let's
movie
put
out.
together something
Yeah,
for it and see what comes of it. Because if we do that, you never know. Because like you say, if we never got audition, we would
yeah.
get the part.
When
So
I got it.
if we don't put it together, then we're not gonna know what will be what the possibilities are.
And the reason why I said that is just because, yes, you're coming across to us right now, or to me as a new artist, but listening to you, you're definitely very mature in the music and in the movie industry, and you have the knowledge is there. Like, I don't see you, I see the lineage, if you get what I'm saying. I see the lineage,
Give
and
time.
that story has to be told. Also, do you have, I'm of Panamanian descent. Me and Styles, we share that. Do you have any collaborations with any reggaeton artists, any Hispanic artists?
Oh yeah, my brother, but don't give me a blue minute. And I got through.
Tú
Don't give me
sabes,
a
maní, tú sabes,
no,
tú sabes.
no, don't worry, my brother. I got you. I got you.
Yo
Now,
necesito that, man. We need that. We need that.
I
We
don't
need
I
that.
don't know I don't know no Spanish, but I can sound like I know Spanish, my friend.
We
Look here,
need
my
that.
friend.
We need that. We need that. We need that. Like,
But I got a situation that I'm working on presently. There's this new female Colombian artist that her team
okay.
reached out to me. So she's making a buzz right now. So they reached out to me. So I'm exploring that situation. So that's why I said not just yet, but there's a possibility for it quite
O-
soon. So
And
explain.
the last thing I would ask is what about when I list that last song,
Let's be
it had
honest.
a lot of reminiscence of Afrik music, that bass, that style. And do you see any collaborations with some of the artists from the continent of Africa, Ghana?
Man, me want a whiskey. Me tell you something.
Yeah.
Me tell you something. Let me tell you. Let me put
Yes,
it to you
yes,
this way.
yes. Let it be known. Let it be known.
Me need a whiskey collab. Me say me no
Yes.
know. But you see that Wheezy. Yeah, man. That's something that I'm gonna work on. Stone Boy is a friend of mine, personal friend of mine. So that is something that, that is we talk about it. It's just to let it happen. It's just when him come back to Jamaica, we let it happen. Um, what's his name? Calvin Boy is another friend of mine because his
Uh,
management. So we have, like, I've been blessed with making relationships where it's genuine relationships as opposed to just a business
right,
thing.
right.
So from that standpoint, I'm thankful because I've met these persons personally and I've had contact with them, and there's been, the relationships have been building. So big up Casey, who is Calvin Boy and
I
is
think when
Calvin
you
Boy's manager.
I think when you do that, the 360 will be complete because it
Yeah.
all traces right back. And when you hear what they're putting out, even though since Fela, it had always been out, Marley even collaborated. It's just now it's this separation. We have to bridge this gap. We have to
The,
bring it in.
the,
And
the
I
gap
feel,
needs to be bridged because
yeah,
before we ran to it. We ran to the collab before. Now we're trying to, Afrobeat is bigger than dancehall. So
yeah,
I
what's
don't want
going
to
on?
I don't want to
Yeah,
mix with it anymore
yeah,
because
what's going on?
so that's
That's
the
the
vibe.
division. Yeah, that's the
The,
division that the white
but
man puts on us. That's
but
the
then
division.
I think dancehall went through a period of that too where we never had Afrobeat or African music on that level. So I think there's some get back. They're getting back there, like, a little bit of that needs to be in it. A little bit of humbling needs to happen and realize that. But then there needs to be the understanding and the realization that we need each other. It goes hand in hand. And
Definitely.
when we join as a force, there's nothing that can come between this. So that's what we're
Yeah.
trying to create. So, you know,
Thank you.
Ajay, I'm gonna have my people reach out to your peoples. I'm gonna let the mic go, let other people jump on. But thank
Thank
you,
you, Bruce.
original.
much
Thank you.
respect, my brother.
All
And
right,
as a man, as you hear that, we are
You
gonna
yes,
have
get that
more?
something there going. Oh,
and
before you cut, before you leave, just in case the I never know, I'm a direct descendant of Nanny. So
uh,
we are married. So if you never know Nanny, find out about Nanny of the Maroon from Jamaica. She's a national hero. So you see me? The five
listen,
hundred.
I've been studying I've been studying Jamaica is the original name.
Jamaica, Jamaica,
Jamaica.
Jamaica, Jamaica.
I got you, I got you. Thank you, brother. We gonna talk.
Blessings, King.
All
Much
right,
respect. We are
peace.
man, we have a connect, man.
Blessings.
Bless up.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Roy, did you have a question that you wanted to
Yeah,
ask?
I do have a
Go
question.
ahead.
How you doing, sir? It's good to
Yes.
meet you.
What kind of say you the man go, brother? Wagwan, my G. What kind of sir you
Wagwan.
got? Wagwan, my G.
Wagwan. So I
Wagwan.
got it. This is perfect. I'm glad you introed it that way. So recently I got my citizenship for Jamaica because my mother's from Kingston.
See?
I've been feeling this call to come home to visit, where my mom is from, where, half of my family is from. And my question to you is, when I come over there for the first time, where's the first place I should visit when I come to visit Jamaica? Or Jamaica?
Interest.
Is how you say it? How'd you say it? What's it?
Amaika, Amaika,
Jamaica. Yeah.
Amaika.
Where's the first place I should visit?
First place you should visit. Well, yeah, we are flying in Kingston or Montego Bay.
That's a good question. I haven't decided yet.
All right, but then if I'd tell you say flying into Kingston, and then I'd tell you that it's the first place after you leave the airport, you just tell the driver, say, carry me to Port Royal. I want to go to Port Royal.
Oh gosh.
Port
Oh gosh.
Royal.
Yes.
Port Royal. So you're just
Yes.
taking a roundabout and taking a turn like you passed in the airport and going past the air. So you're going to look on the plane that you just came off and go in a little corner. So
Yes.
right there now, when you go to Port Royal, you're gonna end up at Glorious. You're gonna ask to find Glorious, and then you're gonna
Glorious.
ask, yes,
All
Glorious is
right.
right
I'm
in
writing
front
this
of the
down. I'm
police,
writing this down.
right in
Glorious.
front of the police station.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Glorious is right in front of the police station. You're going to sit upstairs. Man, I tell you which part to sit down, you're going to sit upstairs. When you sit
Okay.
upstairs, you're going to have a view of the ocean. You're going to see Portmore from there. You're going to
Wow.
see Kingston. So you're going to be on top of the water looking over. And you order one of those combo meals where it's fish, lobster, maybe shrimp. And
Yes.
you sit down with a nice red stripe beer. I'm giving you the whole package on
I
the beach.
appreciate it.
Nice red stripe beer.
I appreciate it.
And make sure you
You
get your
give me the
bomb in
whole
your
vision right now. I see the whole vision. It's beautiful.
make sure you get your bomb in your festival and you sit in. And I guarantee you, you're gonna say Rasa Jai gave me this vision and it connected. This is exactly how I should enter Jamaica. From there,
Thank you.
you will feel you're ready to take on Jamaica in its
Yes.
fullness, my friend.
I
Swear to
appreciate
you.
it. Thank you.
Swear to you. Because you're
And I
going
and
to
I
the
love your
pool.
music too, by the way. Your stuff's
Much
incredible. And
respect,
your
brother.
perspective is the way you think and talk and everything is it's amazing. And I want to say one more thing. I love what you said about always feeling like early on that you wanted to put everybody before you and not wanting to take that front seat, that driver's seat. You know what I'm saying? I struggle with that at certain times in my life too. And I don't know what that is, but I'm happy that you said that out loud and let it be known so other people that struggle with that, when you know you got it and you that,
It's
but you still kind of
it's
play
a
the
thing because
background.
it's being humble. It's like
Yeah,
you're trying not to go above self. So here what it
yeah,
is. Being humble is something that you work at every day. So you don't
yeah.
just born humble or when somebody says, oh, he's humble. Your eyes not gonna stay humble after hearing that. Little bit of
Mm-hmm,
ego tripping right there. So
mm-hmm,
being humble is something that you work on every day in killing the ultra self. So my mentor would say ego is your ultra self. So you work at trying to, because the ultra self is a person that says, who are you to be talking to me like that? Or who are you to
mm,
say that to me? So that is the ultra self. So
mm,
you work every day to kind of humble that voice or to quiet that voice.
mm-hmm,
You get
mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that is the purpose of why you don't want to, be put too much on a pedestal because you understand the reality of it is that the same mouth that says, hey,
It's
is
the
the
same
same mouth
one.
that says,
Yeah,
Boo.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
you get what I'm saying? The same person that
Mm-hmm,
puts you on the shoulder is the same feet that stamps you under their feet.
mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
it's trying to be even keel. It's trying to remain balanced. So that's why we tend to do it sometimes. And sometimes it's shying away from the limelight. Some persons can't deal with the genuine fanfare of it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in sports. I've been top in sports from early. So I've been in front of people's face. It's just that after a while, you want to be a regular person. It gets tiring being the focus of people all the
Yeah,
time. So
absolutely.
for, for me, I learned how to be a recluse while being animated at the same time. So Carl Bradshaw puts it perfectly. Home should be a sanctuary. So that's what we create. When you're at home, that's your sanctuary. You shouldn't be outside chasing anything. So
Hmm.
you should be at home. So hope me answer you, my brother.
You did. Thank you so much.
I love
Blessings, King.
that.
Respect. Blessing.
I love that. I love that. Ross, Sharon has a question. She said that there's a current worldwide mental health crisis. Any thoughts on any songs on this topic? Are you doing any songs in regards to mental health?
Mental health, me just do one. I just did one. I did, what, man? Where am I spiritually? Me a found boss. Where I'm at spiritually, actually, where I'm at spiritually is I'm on a journey for do some healing for self and for others. So it's kind of a mission of mine where, like I say, I'm listening. I'm listening to what we're going through. Because I just did a song. Oh God, hold on there. Let me find the words. Let me just because I just recorded it like a couple nights ago. So I just want to read a couple words so you can understand where I'm coming from. It says, I've been on my own, on my road. I've been all alone on my road. Let me tell you what is real life. Me not have no mother where fi squeeze tight. Not even daddy where fi be like. That's why me have to hug the streets real tight. Please not pray me if me hold a steel pipe. just a try to make my little baby feel nice. Tired to live the dark, want to see light. Me tell the youths to study so them can pre-life. You see me? So vibe like this is what I'm trying to really tap into in terms of talking for the person where I go through the loan and we feel like say, cause chronic law being the therapist, the dance all bother me. It bother me. Yeah, man, it bother me, man. It bother me. Because here what? Every song come with gun. All of the youth, them on a gun, man. Everybody will go through things and a Jezebel and bad people and all of that. So you have to be careful. You have to show growth. So he's a kid trying to navigate a space where bigger than him at this point. You understand? So he can only speak of what he's experienced and where him go through. But for me, we pass them level of experience there and go through the street part type, done to the street and done to the street. Me can talk that way there and put him in a place as a bigger man for him. And say that and can stand up behind that and him can't feel no way. You understand what I deal with? So it's as simple as that. It's just understanding, say, there are persons who understand what you're trying to say, but then you have to reach a certain level of maturity, a certain level of spirituality for really take on the money, because if you say you're going to be dancehall psychiatrist, you have to reach a level of maturity if you can bring people through it the realest way. Everything not end up in the dark place. We are trying to come out of the darkness.
Yeah. I love that. I definitely love that. Design Diva. I heard that you have a question.
Yes, hi. I don't. Hi, Rasajai. We had interviewed you on Nationwide 90 FM on the Sound Off. This was last year when you
Oh,
came.
bless you.
How are you? All
Not
right.
too bad.
I am so pleased to be in this forum. It's more of a comment, really, because I've been tracking your growth. And as our colleague just rightly said, it's not like you just come. You've been on the scene, but there's nothing like timing. You know what I'm saying? And of course, your message. I cannot wait for you to blow up on the world stage, because you have such a message that needs to get out. You have such experiences, and we're talking about credible, authentic, and valuable experiences. And I mean, just a nugget of which you just shared a while ago that day. Listen, Chronic Law is a psychiatrist for dancehall. He is not. You understand what I'm saying? Because he cannot be the voice of everybody going through things, but you, Rasajai, have to take up that mantle now and have to take that baton, because you just said a while ago that, listen, this youth he's coming from his own experiences, his little young life, you know what I'm saying, and then he is capitalizing on that, whereas you now have a full 360 immersion as to what life really is and what this thing is. You come with humility, you come with a sense of peace, you come with a sense of going up to that mountain, because I can tell from your energy that you have been you're a man who probably go away for a minute and two and just say, you know what, I'm gonna take a beat and then come back to you. So you have that level of maturity, you have that level of spirituality that you can really impact. You can be a serious, global, impactful artist. And of course now, as you continue to carry the light for Jamaica and continue to show up in spaces. On behalf of Jamaica, we thank you. And as I watch, and I'm telling you, when I went to the premiere of One Love, and because it was right before that we had interviewed you, and I'm looking for you, and I'm like, him playing part. Because everybody in there was there, I'm like, damn, he did his thing.
Thank
You
you.
had a memorable I'm like, I'm getting tongue tied now because I get so passionate of even listening to the experience and seeing you. And I'm like, yeah, I'm doing thing and represent well, because there are others there who were, no, they were there, but they're not really did it. But you were there. Sorry for my long-winded,
No, man, you're good, mama, man. It's like, you know what? I will always tell people, and I'll always say this. everything what happen, I'm humbled, and I know me. You see, Jah put me, because remember, I auditioned for Seiko. Never
Yeah.
got that.
Yeah.
They wanted me to audition for Bunny Wheeler. I saw Bunny Wheeler's son, and I said, no, me can't play Bunny Wheeler better than him, son. And the lady said to me that, yo, that's honorable. Like, nobody has ever done that.
Mm-hmm.
But then,
Mm-hmm.
but then you see, we make up of a different character, because my father instilled proper qualities in me. So big up daddy.
True.
My father instilled proper qualities in me. And as a man, you have to stand up as a man. A man have to be man in a them time. And you can't less than, me not shirk this, me not downplay it, I'm just being me, the best way me can be me, and trying to make sure so we can wave the banner of Rastafari, of ourself, of our family, and of the country, because that's one thing I respect about being around Sean. On Sean stage, you don't see Sean Paul name on the DJ platform, on that display. You see the Jamaican flag. So that has taught me a lot in terms of like when I'm on screen or whether I'm on stage outside of Jamaica, I'm walking with the flag.
Yeah.
I am brand Jamaica. Me nah,
Yeah.
me a brand Jamaica, so me have
I
to
love
know.
that for you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I
me
love
have to
that
know
for
me.
us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me have to know what me I do. Me have to walk with this with pride and with a sense of patriotism. Because me think of that we lose. Me think we
Yes.
lose that. Me think we lose that. So me I walk with this with little bit of pride and little bit of bravado and little bit of
Yeah.
push up chest. You know, me I
Yeah.
walk with it one way where me I say, yeah man, them for recognize say we're good.
We're good. We're
We're
good
good.
because there's so much naysayers out here who continue to say we're not good. So when we are in the when we have the honor of having to be in a presence of you who have that light and you shed that and you say, yeah, I am a proud Jamaican man of the sun. And yeah, this is what I am going to impart. So on behalf, I thank you, sir.
Much love, mama. Much love, much love. Respect and
Thank
manners to
you.
that. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Ross,
Thank you.
I'm gonna say this, right? I absolutely love everything about you. I was not expecting all of this today, but I am humbled and I'm grateful for the conversation that we had today. Because you made me feel so comfortable. And I mean, I've been doing this for a while, but the nerves still go there. But you just, I don't even know what else to say. I mean, I'm sure everybody else that's listening to you feel the same way. You are a powerful source that needs to be heard.
Give thanks. Give thanks. And we try to be that. Anybody who know me know say, yo, we try to be the battery in the room. You see me, we are the battery, so you can charge up and know say, yo, when me need recharge, me just take with myself like the Empress said earlier. When me need recharge, me take with myself and go charge up. And me I go return. So it's not like we get drained and then me nah make them no. Cause that's the mission. The mission is service. And when when you're blessed and when you're given the charge that I've been given, you have to show up. You see me I did, you have to show up. So I not have no other option but for show up.
Sure. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. So please, I want you before you go, I like to ask everyone to leave us with something positive, with a positive message that each of us could take with us today.
When it comes to the test, make love be your best.
I love that. So
You see me?
simple but so powerful.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna be challenged. You're gonna be challenged, but lead with love. Anything you do, lead with love, and you not have no problem. So a lady see me yesterday and said, young man, you must give your life to God. Stop sin. I'm say, mommy, it's a big man thing. And I mean, if you tell that, I mean, wake up at the time, I try to say it. So, be sorry, you know. This is the way up. Me say, me no sin and fall short and nothing. Because guess what? Me never get up this morning and try tell no lie. Me never have no evil thought. Me never. Because I simply that. Everything when me do, me try lead with love. My team will tell us that me are the miserablest person ever. Styles and Bruce, them ball daily. But they can tell you disrespect is never gonna come from Ajai's way. I am miserable before me even consider that. Me not say nothing. Me would have preferred us come on for the phone, alright. But that is not me. Me always have something to say, so them know say no disrespect. Me miserable. Me demand, me very much demand it. Me a Styles baby, right, Styles? But
Yeah, but
yeah.
Bruce, and these two are Batman and Robin. Bruce and him together, oh my God. And when I get on the phone, oh my golly.
He's super
It's a joy.
miserable.
It's a joy. It's truly
Love
is a
it.
joy, and I appreciate it.
But it's a
Thanks for
Ajay,
blessing.
bringing me along.
I love the people. I love the people. I mean, I'm a team. I swear, I genuinely love them because them put up with me and them understand. Because the thing about it is just to understand me. Most people, I think that's where persons might get misconstrued or get
misconstrued.
thrown
Yeah.
off. If you don't understand Ajay, you might be in yourself and you try conceptualize something or you think of something. But just listen to me. I'll tell you exactly how I feel. I'm going to explain to you. I mean, I express me. I'm not short of words. Remember, I choose a profession where we use words to express ourselves. Me not short of words. Me we talk all day if you don't allow me to, so you
As an
can't stand that.
artist, you're a word god.
No, and I mean the word God, say, I mean, I'm a brethren in here, Israeli cotton picker when I do one song name, pack up your things with you. See, them man there, jeez, I'm pissed. Me a baby to them man, me a kid to Israel. So me will always give it up to my big bro, man. But, it's a blessing it's a blessing being here. Thank you guys for having I and I. Thank you for the conversations. Thank you for everybody that tuned in and everybody that, chimed in and chose to take some time out of them busy schedule to give Rasajai some strength to Amber Smoke. Me love Amber one different way. Hey, little girl pretty, When I see
She
that,
is.
oh, she
She
pretty,
is.
so.
She
And
is.
she's so good to you,
Yes.
man, me don't know what styles bring her coming in my life, I know, with her pretty voice.
Easy,
Yes, I'm
easy.
pissed.
Maybe we'll
Girl, just
maybe
come
we'll
give me
see
one.
a collaboration. We'll see a collaboration in the near future.
It's in the making. There's
It's
there's
in the
there's a couple
making.
there's a couple there already. We just don't want to tell you about it yet.
I
There's a couple
like
there.
it.
There's
I
a
like
couple
it.
there.
I
But
like it.
I'm thankful. I'm thankful the day we get introduced to. Big up Kimmy PR, cause Kimmy PR introduced me
Yes.
to style. So really and truly
Yes.
big up Kimmy PR.
Definitely
So the
shout out
day
to
Kimmy
Kimmy.
introduced me, that's been a blessing. So, thankful for the persons like me say, me thankful for my team. And big up Bama, big up my roadie around here.
Hi, Bama.
Me have to big up my dan them. You see me, like me tell you, my team. I'm
Yes.
nobody without the persons who make a jai. So me humbly enough always share the stage. Big up news, big up Brooklyn News, big up Sean Paul, big up the whole Dirty Rock imprint, big up Money Matters, big up Cut Loose Bruce, you know it go. Big up Boston Rob over there in Boston. You saw me I deal it. So Boston Rob was the one that took me on the road, was the one that did all the driving. So I
Wow.
drove. So when I go down there that joke before me go away. You know what I say? Rob give me the vehicle. Me glad him not there today still, Rob give me the vehicle. And you know what I say? Me put the vehicle on cruise control and drop asleep. Hear the
Wow.
vehicle. Hear the vehicle pump. Go, 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 go. You see when we wake up. Rob said, nigga, what you trying to do? Me not getting to sleep? I said, no, I don't know what happened. Yeah, now alone me I tell me never tell Rob this. So, you see me big up Rob. Rob I general. So, me have story for days. That's the beauty about the experience of
Yes.
life. That's why living is a must, people. Me will always reiterate that living is a must. Don't just exist. Live.
Amen.
You see me I deal it? Live, live, and live. Try to experience things because hear what? It good for you have money, but experiences are worth more than money.
Definitely.
You get me? I
Definitely.
did the clothes nice, but experiences are worth more than clothes.
Definitely.
Your
What?
kids will always remember the things them that you
Yes.
and them do. You get me? I did so go
Yes.
roast piece of yam. Go and buy a piece of yam at the market. Light a little wood fire. You guys use coal. Roast the yam and put a little butter on it. Roast yam and butter.
And eat with the kids, right? Just sit
And do
down
it with the kids. They'll
with the
remember that.
kids.
So the things you
Yeah.
do, it's the experience and not the talking.
Yeah.
People will
Definitely.
remember you what you say, but they remember how you made them feel. So, always
Ah,
remember that, people.
I love that, Ross. Give everybody your social media handle and where they can go to get your music and what stage you'll be on next. Where will you be next?
I'm due on stage next week, Saturday or Sunday, I think it is. I think next week Sunday in Vineyard Town, um, for a charity event. Then I think I might be heading to Best of the Best. So we're working on that.
Nice.
So Florida people, you get to see me, yay!
Yeah.
So we have some things coming up. We're heading to Europe. Bama, myself, and the team, we're working on a situation to head to Europe to do a little promotional tour. So we got a lot of things in the pipeline. We got some things. Me loves the stage, So you see, once you want to see me on stage, you just link Bruce, you link Styles, I'll
And
come
make it
show up.
happen.
I'll almost act a fool, not really act a fool, almost.
Just a little bit.
So,
Thank you.
but
Thank you.
it's
Share your
RASA
social
to the
media.
J to the A to the I. It's Rasa Jai. Anywhere you go, Rasa Jai Music on Instagram. Just go check out the music, Rasa Jai Music on YouTube and Human Tube, as the Jamaican people would say. They go on Human Tube and check me out. You understand? So
Yes.
just make sure say you tag me in the music when you're listening to music. Tag me in it to my me see say you're listening to people. You understand? Much love and
Yes.
respect. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your presence. It's what a blessing to everyone in the pyramid of my voice. It's love, light, and peace.
Before
Rastafari.
you go, Bruce, jump in, Bruce.
What's up?
Yo.
What's up? It was a mission working with this guy, a roller coaster, but yo, I won't change it. I won't change it.
Real niggas don't change. I'll kick
Word.
your ass.
I love
Me
it.
and this guy go at it every day, and Styles is the referee.
Oh, wow. So Bruce, before we get up out of here, please thank everyone and any last words as well as Styles. Please come in and say what you guys have to say before we get out of here.
Thanks everybody for showing up today. This is something Ideal Styles came up with. She threw it to me, and I said, "Yo, let's go do it." We got Michelle. She made it happen. We all put it together. Like I said, thank you for everybody for coming out. Sorry, Ajay was late today, and
No, he was on time.
he was on time. Oh, he was on time. Okay.
He was on time.
He was on time.
Thanks, everyone. We truly appreciate it.
You see that, Bruce?
I thought I'll get one on you.
I'm on your side. But guys,
You got that pose.
Thank you all so much for being here today. My name is Michelle G of Get With The Fix Radio. My Instagram is Michelle G39. Please feel free to follow me. My show is Wednesdays here on Get With The Fix Radio, of where I am the CEO of the radio station. And Ross, your music will be played here every time.
Thank you. Thank you.
On. And Bruce
Thank
know how
you.
to find me, so it's all love, all love.
All right, I'm gonna be in your city soon, so don't worry. I'm gonna pull up on you soon.
All right, definitely.
All right.
Yo.
All right. Thank you guys.
All right, everyone. Take care.
So much.
Everybody have a good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Blessings, guys. Thank you very much.
Alma, thank you.
When it come to them, them fully guard up and them quick to execute ya. Now drop your guard when it come to them, the one will laugh and him see one of the shooter. I've never been miss a one to run away from the place where me born, but I have some nasty. If you tell the truth, me tell you crime it's set away, but no matter where you go, me say you same so we stay. Guns and knives are the new choice of play. And them not care how much life gets snuffed away. And them the youth are quick to kill without delay. Man say them a walk with them girl and she not name. And not drop your guard when it come to them the youth, yeah. Them fully guard up and them quick to execute, yeah. Not drop your guard when it come to them the youth, yeah. The one will laugh for him same one at the shoot. And me say not drop your guard when it come to them the youth, yeah. Them fully guard up and them quick to execute, yeah. Now drop your guard when it come to them the youth, yeah. The one will laugh for him same one at the shooter. I said the youth say me on the street, I said them up the zigana. And every man attack said them up a chick clock. While me have some link of work, yes me have some link of chop. But me want every man say yo they have so sick to stop. Tired me see my brothers and my sisters they watch up. The morals and the values see if it's stuck and slack. And if you try to treat me right, them pick me off for you a shot of yo, what up. Not drop your guard when it come to them, that youth, yeah. Them fully guard up and them quick for execute, yeah. Not
Great
drop your
job,
guard
Michelle.
Bruce, do me
Yeah.
a favor. I think you gotta end the meeting because it puts you as the host. So end the meeting for me.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Now drop your guard when it comes